Whew. Alright, let's go. We are back at our quest for 10 with Bant Ramp. It's not going as well as we thought it would, but we did 2-0 last night in bed on our phones. So, you know, it's going a little bit better. A little bit. Alright, so we're in a standard event right now, so we're going to finish that up. If we can get these 1, 2 to 3. Wait, I have 2 wins. I need 3 wins. Alright, that adds up. 3 more wins, we get to 8. We can enter another standard event, try to get to, you know, a lot of wins. Bad Wolf MTG with the follow, it means so much. Also, the Spark 87 also hit that follow button while we were loading up. It just means the world. Like, you know, switching to this channel is really rough. We lose a lot of benefits. You know, and we lose hundreds of followers, and it just means that anytime somebody hits that button, it means a lot to me. Also, that number is wrong on followers, so I'll have to update that between games. Oh, Awkward Andy with the follow of 2. Thank you so much. That actually means, like, so much. Also, if you don't follow Andy, I just tweeted this, but I was thinking this listening to this week's First Strike, but I think Andy might be the best podcaster in all of Magic right now. So if you're not following Awkward Andy MTG on Twitter, on whatever he's doing, you definitely should be. I think that he is a gem in the Magic community right now. So please, please, please follow Andy if you can. So I have a lot of thoughts on Bant right now. Mostly this deck is really fun. I think that you can build it in a multitude of ways, including how you want to build it for the mirror or things like that. The problem with this deck is actually just, it takes forever, especially in the mirror against blue-white. Oh, don't call me king. KYT and Marshall are the kings of Magic podcasting, and they will forever be the godfathers, and we are all just worthy to be around them, I guess. But that is very, very sweet. Okay, so we play a land. The problem is that I don't hate having this against either blue-green or the mirror. But I think we're on Teamer, right? Like, we're seeing a Beanstalk. I'm going to assume that's Teamer over... Yeah, I'm just going to assume it's Teamer. I'm going to leave that. Oh, interesting. I had not thought of drawing Grazer. That is a really, really good point. I hadn't even thought of the play, and it actually makes the fact that we had the tap land even better. So that's a really good point, Andy. Thank you for pointing that out. So one of the things I like to do in this deck, because I play oh my gosh, what is the card called? Dream Trawler. If I don't have a reason to play Grazer, which I don't believe I do against this deck, I actually kind of like to hold them. Unless I think that I can use them to block to get my Euros back. So Grazer serves functions as being like a card you can block with to gain life and get Euro back. And it also functions as a discard spell, or something you can play after a Hydroid Crisis, depending on the game. So there's, like, you just don't play your Grazers naked in this deck. There's just kind of not a reason to. So what do we do here? So we can Nissa plus, or we can do Fairy minus to try and hit a land. You need Euro to try and hit a land, which isn't bad either. Just want to make sure this doesn't come into play tap. So if we Euro hit a land, we can actually Teferi and Euro this turn, which is true with Teferi too. They can just full their... we can literally time walk them, draw a card with Teferi. Or we can try and get lucky with this. I kind of like just this. It's like the same thing, but they have to spend all their mana next turn. And this is only spell. Ooh, see? And if we had done that, we wouldn't have been able to play the Teferi anyway. I definitely want the land. It's also a pretty decent land because it's going to fill our graveyard. Okay. With a lot of similar options, but we have. So if this grabs forests, we have exactly 3 forests in play. So we have or 4. We have 4 forests in play. So we have 2 untapped. I actually don't. It's actually more than that. It's actually 3 untapped, right? So we go blue, blue, green, green, blue. Play this. Untap a forest, and then play this for 4. That's like definitely the best play. And this just blocks this for free. This is another matchup that takes quite a long time. Just to be clear, once again, that follower count is wrong. It should be 17. It doesn't work when this screen isn't up, so I need to add it to the other screens for when I'm streaming and also update it before streams, which is kind of weird, but good to know. Good to know. But 50 is what we need. We had almost 300 on CCMTG, and we just need to get 50 to get affiliate, as well as keep some active viewers. So if you can help with that today, super appreciate it. It means a lot. With that being said, I think that the correct play is to attack Nissa here, but I would not block. Oh, man! Another follow. Thank you so much. That brings us to 18 as soon as it updates. We'll update on the screen after this match. Once again, I think not blocking is actually correct here. But I actually wonder if I can actually win the game by making indestructible lands. That actually makes more sense to me. Once again, it's Inner Squid 72 with the follow. It means the world. It means the world. It actually, like, legit means a lot. When I say it means the world, like, I'm a very honest and transparent person, so every time you smash those buttons, it actually just means a lot to me. It just, you just don't expect that kind of stuff when you make content for fun, so. This Beanstalk Giant is really interesting for quite a few reasons. One of them being that we can just kill it. I think we're at 4 cards. Yeah, 4 cards plus this. So we actually can grow Spiral plus this turn. Can we do that in addition? So Temple Garden, 1, 2. Actually can. So we could Wrath, play this. Well, this is definitely this one. So green, green, white, white. And then we shatter here, just to kill this, so we can get in this turn. Now we can actually just play this for free. So land, Crisis, Shatter, Growth Spiral, in case we draw an Elspeth's Conqueror's Death. We get this for free, quote unquote. Resolve that. We'll put this into play untapped. We'll untap this. It will attack. And we can actually play both Growth Spirals now during their turn. The amount that Magic is harder to stream than it is to play, by the way, unreasonable. Unreasonable amount of difficulty. Andy, have you played a lot of the Bant deck? I know that you're a fan of big mana decks like me. I'm curious if you've gotten the chance to play this yet. Alright, so we get Brazen Borrower here. That's fine. Alright, we'll do this now. We guess could have left that untapped in case we specifically drew another Growth Spiral, which is interesting. So we have 3 cards in graveyard now. We'll play this. Puts us to 4. Oh, we probably shouldn't have done that. Because this actually doesn't produce double. Oh, but we haven't untapped the land yet. Okay. So we're at 4. So we can play this to go to 5. Let's play this to go to 5. Untap Breeding Pool, play that. You can also play Teferi or Narset this turn. I think it's just better to untap this, attack, and play Euro. Okay, now not played a lot of standard. Wait, am I off a card? Why is there only 5 cards in our yard? This was the... Oh, it's because I'm thinking 5 instead of 5 plus it. It's my mistake. I actually am going to play this Naked Razor. Naked. I am going to play this Naked Razor unless we get something sweet. Conquer's Death. Yeah, I'm going to play this Naked Razor because it blocks eventually, and I don't know that I need to like hold 2 cards for the things that we talked about. Woo! Let's go. They did on board. I think that Magic is in a really interesting spot where most of the metagames are pretty good. I think Modern might be the only exception. But I have not played a lot of Pioneer in the last couple weeks. Okay, so what do we want here? I might have just forgotten what we were playing against now. What were we just playing against? I was like on another thought when we sideboarded, and I don't remember. I remember seeing blue-green lands for my opponent, but I don't remember if they like did anything meaningful. It's a problem when you don't play Magic as much as you used to. Okay. Or did they play blue-white lands? I don't remember. Chat, help me. What did we just play against? Alright, well, I don't remember what we played against. I'm gonna board in, Questing Beast. Clover! That makes way more sense, thank you. Holy crap. It's because they didn't cast any of their meaningful spells. Alright, so against Clover, we want these. Grazer is pretty bad in this matchup. We definitely still want that Narset. We'll probably just board in Dovin's Veto. I think that Ether Gust is correct, but I didn't want to miss sideboarding. So if we lose this game, we'll board in Ether Gust and kind of talk about it. Holy crap. It's because they only cast a Beanstalk Giant that game. I literally couldn't remember what their deck was. This is an unkeepable hand. I don't actually hate this hand. So here's the thing. This deck plays a lot of lands, right? We had 5 of them in our opener, which means that we have like a pretty reasonable chance of getting great stuff moving forward. We only need one and a couple of draw steps to be a spell for, like, Growth Spiral plus anything to be pretty great. And now we're just cooking with gas, if we're being completely honest. Like, this Growth Spiral is definitely going to get cast. And I have a modal spell now on Hydro Decreases. Yeah, we figured out that they had a team. I just literally, they only cast, they might have cast a couple spells. Oh, man, thank you so much, Andy. That's actually so sweet of you. I actually really appreciate that. Thank you. You know, whenever you get back, you know, I'll DM you, dude. Thank you so much. This card is just playable, and I'm really glad that, like, Wizards figured out a way to make that card playable. I am going to play this Hydro Decreases for 2 because I drew the second one. I know that I could Shatter this guy here, but I think it's a little bit worse. So. We also kind of need to draw land here for Nissa. It's pretty important. Oh, yes, snap off that Lovestruck Beast, baby. Let's go. I think we're pretty happy if we can bounce this token or this... Yeah, I think token's better. Ooh, but we did draw land. We could still play Teferi, bounce this, but it would go to 1, so that's worse. Okay, so what do we do instead? So we can play Nissa for 5. We'll have 2 mana. That's not that good either. We could attack and shatter this guy, putting our opponent back. Get Nissa plus only attack for 2. Nissa would go to 6 and die through a removal spell. Am I crazy for... Maybe I'm just supposed to bounce the... Actually, I don't actually hate this play. So if they want to commit to killing the Teferi, they lose their Edgewalling Keeper. I will... I'll decline that. So if I draw a land... Whoa. I think I just want a Wrath here. I kept that on top thinking that I would cast this, so that might have been a mistake. But I think that I actually couldn't afford to take 6 there. We're going to be put on a road clock by this Chandra. Luckily, this pressures it with elementals, so like its -3 isn't as good, but it's something to talk about. Especially since it's going to go to 8, it can kill this with a -6, leaving it at 2. Oh, I guess I can actually make it so that it doesn't work, though. That's interesting to note. Alright, so we're going green. Green. White. This is 4. So wait, hold on. Undo what I just did. So we actually want to do this. To play this. Then we actually want to untap a forest. Then we want to attack. Then we can play the Skyland. Bottom that. Then we can play this and hopefully hit a land. Okay. We're actually in pretty good shape though. They can't kill this with the Chandra, so we might actually get a really big Crisis and maybe actually win this match on this. I'm trying to think out my thoughts, so like if we lose the time, that's whatever. I'm gonna try and make these streams as clear as possible for my thoughts. And I don't really care about wins and losses other than them in my quest for 10. So we might see this, because it's 2. Give them a draw with pretty good mana. We'll still probably see it. I'm a little surprised they didn't do that in the reverse order since they get an extra card there. But maybe they wanted to thin out their deck before they did it. It's just not a lot of creatures cost this mana cost on with an Edgewalling Keeper in play. We gotta just play Clover here. Interesting. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we go green, green, whatever. We have 6. We have 4 mana. We actually just have Wrath to start with, plus 3 of this. Oh man, it's even better than that though, because I can actually tap this for mana. Oh, but I can't do that for what I'm trying to do. So hold on. So green, white, right? So I actually need to do it the other way. So the reason we're not untapping a forest is because we're not using it for mana. So when you're playing Nissa, what you want to do is, when you can, you want to leave your forest as something you can untap for extra mana. This seems really simple, right? You're like, well, duh, like you get extra mana for it. But what you want to be doing is, I have this Nissa, so I'm not going to use this Plains for mana. But next turn, I could use an extra green source. And that could be true for multiple turns. So what I'm trying to do is maximize my number of opportunities to get mana by untapping forests later. And that's kind of what that thought process was going into this game. I expect this to either kill this land or plus again. So we'll see what happens. We're at the point where we can start gaining life with Euro every turn to offset the stuff. So it'll be interesting kind of how things shake out. The other thing is, though, we're also at like a really good point with Hydroid Crisis. That's actually quite a bit of mana. Alright, so we go... Alright, so our total mana is 12. We can play a 10-10. And we're in pretty good shape now. Like, we'll be at 10 next turn, but we have a blocker for this. Ooh, we probably don't. We might be dead now. So if they have another thing that bounces a creature or removes a creature from play, we're actually dead this turn. So, ooh, here we go. Here we go. That's interesting. Okay. Fling. Fling also does it because it actually just deals the damage. So they can fling this at our face. We can't block, and we actually go to lethal. So really good play by our opponent here. Boom. Good game. Give them that nice good game. You got to be nice to your opponents. You know, Magic is for everybody. Our opponents are people too. Even though you can't see their faces. You got to know. Alright, so either guy's definitely coming in this matchup. The question... I don't think we want Mystical Dispute. I don't think we want all of our Wraths. And maybe 1 and 1. And Teferi also doesn't seem the best. I don't want to board out the Dream Trawler. I don't believe it's correct, so we're gonna try it like this. But let's try to get game 3 here. Let's try and do this. Ah, no lands. That's an easy mulligan. That's an easy decision. We're going to keep this. We're going to put Hydro Traces on the back. It's possible, for what it's worth, that there are worlds in which Elspeth Conqueror's Death is correct, but I think that's too safe. Lovestruck Beast. All right, we're gonna leave this Growth Spiral open, because we certainly don't have the Growth Spiral play that Andy talked about earlier. Obviously, we just want to hit mono lands from here on out. Like, these, if we can go counter something into this, we're in pretty good shape. Ooh. We probably will still let an Edgewalling Keeper come into play here. I think it's just too important for us to get ahead on mana in this matchup. Especially if we draw that. So here we're going to do it on the Keeper because it makes them use their mana again. I know that it's a free kill on our thing, but it was a free kill either way. And they wouldn't have had to use their mana. And we just actually didn't have mana, so I just want to get through my deck. So if we don't draw a land, we did draw a land. I'm definitely going to do this now. Okay, so now we actually have both of these up without our opponent knowing it. So we're going to leave them both up. We're actually going to Ether Guts this. Because I think they'll actually play the Lovestruck Beast naked. What do they have? Oh, they could just have the return whatever. Ooh, 4 mana. Fae of Wish is naked. Okay, so if we draw land, we're definitely going to play Dream Trawler first. Okay. I'm going to try and draw land. Greedy, I know, but I think it's important. Okay. We're in a little bit of trouble. I think that playing Conqueror's Death is stupid there, and if we draw land, we can play it. So I think that's the right play. All right, so we're gonna see Keeper plus 2 Explore cards, or not Explore, Adventure creatures. Okay. The question can be, what is the play here? So we have a Teferi in our yard, so this Conqueror's Death is live. I think we attack. Well, we can't attack actually with this in play. Makes it even more of a question if we want to do other things. This is coming down. We can make it come down by killing the other thing. Is Dream Trawler a better play? I don't know. I think this was the best play. I think they're extremely likely and anxious to play this Chandra. And plus it. I don't even know that they could have a better play right now. Which means that we get to kill the Chandra. Kind of want to draw land here. The reason we wanted to draw land is because we actually need more lands. And we are definitely good on white sources, so we're going to grab Forest for Nissa. Snap this off. I like when your opponents can't attack. We're going to get a Fairy back. Ooh, but they could draw so many cards. We're in trouble. That's good. Everything is now a divination for them. It does mean that we have to shoot this off soon. Ooh, they just divinationed here. No Shin counters yet. We're playing pretty good Magic today. No egregious punts. I did think Andy pointed out something that we could have done better, but I don't think I considered it a Shin counter. Huh. So we have 7 mana. I could bounce this Fae. Wrath. I mean, I could bounce the Fae first, attack, and then Wrath. That actually seems like the best play. Because if I draw a land, we're in like really good shape. That's actually still probably good shape. didn't think of bouncing down Krasis. That would have been an interesting play. I did not think of that. I should have looked at chat. That's a really good play. That bouncing of the Krasis would have been way better than bouncing their creature. I think that would have been better than the 3 damage, but I don't know. That's a good call out. Thank you, chat. I think I would have rather had the 3 damage with them so low, though. Just because Nissa is so good in the matchup. But maybe the bouncing of the Krasis is better. Pretty easy here. Not a reason to pick the other creature. I don't think that it matters as much as the card. I guess I should just do this in case I can. Cause can this bring back lands? No, non-lands. Maybe that was wrong then. Okay, so we can Dreamcrawler with 2 mana up. We can do this and actually cast both of our things. That seems way better. Growth. This conquers death. Ooh, actually, this is actually a hard decision. I do think the conquers death is easy because we already have one, but this could actually want to get back the shatter. But I think Gust is pretty good too. I'm going to do this. I think it's more likely I want to shatter than a Krasis at this point in the game, with me putting the 6s into play. Well, I'm definitely not doing that this turn, so I'm going to do this. And we're definitely saying Nissa. Boom! Why are we so good? So opponent is dead on board. Or dead to revealed cards, I guess I should say. Not dead on board. And we also have the Teferi to bounce something, which is pretty sweet. And the Gust, effectively, with the Tameo. We got a lot of options. There's a lot of things going on. I wish you guys could see my feet, because I'm definitely dancing to this music playing. It's pretty gas. Hey, I just want to thank Inner Squid, just for both the chats and stuff, as well as the follow. So smash that mod button on you, man. Whoever you are, I appreciate it. It means a lot. Okay, so I think they're killing Teferi here, which means they're dead. Oh, no, not if they play the 2-drop. Certainly not if they do that. That's close to dead. We'll make sure we can cast Dreamcrawler here. Then we can cast this. Put that in our graveyard. Good luck to our opponent. What is in our graveyard? We can't get non-lands. We can get that to fairy. We can get to fairy plus Dovin's Veto. Fairy does the same thing as getting Dovin's Veto, though, if it resolves. Thank you. You don't need to tell me thanks. Thank you. It means the world when, you know, somebody cares enough to be here. So, thank you. It almost feels like it goes without saying, but like you also need to say it. Like, I don't know. What 2 cards win you the game here, fam? Because I feel really far ahead, and I would love you to shock me on stream. Let's go. Okay. Woo! Yes! Another win. Another day, another dollar. I have to use the restroom really quick. I'll be right back. Thank you everybody for being here. Please don't leave. I promise. I promise I'll be right back. Thank you. Woo! Okay. Thank you for the gold. Let's go to the next game. Wait, why did the chat disappear? What happened? My chat shouldn't be disappearing. Is chat not on screen? How did I not know this? Hold on, we gotta fix this. We gotta fix this right now. This is a problem, chat box. This is a problem. Where did chat go? Try that out. Did that do anything? Alright. So apparently I don't have chat to never disappear. So chat's doing nothing wrong, everybody. I'm just a crazy person. Today we learned I'm a crazy person. So, now we know that. Now we know I'm a crazy person. Alright, so we gotta fix this. Goal's 50. We're at, it's at 18 right now, fam? 18. What we know right now. Oh. What we know right now. What is happening? Start the goal. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. There we go. What we know right now is this deck is sweet, and that we're pretty close to me having to dye my hair. Yeah, it definitely just reset. That's my bad. That's my bad. So let's get started again. I think we fixed everything. So let's fix standard by winning. No, I'm just kidding. There's nothing wrong with standard. Blue Eye Control is the best deck, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. I do wish that the Mono Red and the Rakdos deck were a little bit better. As well as wishing that Gruul had better mana, because I think Gruul's sweet. But other than that, I think everything's good in standard. In the blind, do I like Growth Spiral, 3 lands, triple 5 drop? I like this against a lot of decks, and I like this against a lot of decks. I'm going to try this. I actually don't know if it's good keep, if I'm being completely honest. Well, I don't think it's a good keep here. I think Scorch Spitter's a problem. Another 1 drop. Oh, Nikes. We're going to be at 14. Hey, I think our keep was bad, everybody. I think I made it our decision for us. We might just concede here. I don't know that we need to see anything else. We did. We could actually draw a Wrath, and if they specifically play a Stinkin', we could probably win. It all seems unlikely. I wouldn't play another spell if I was my opponent. That's what I said. I said I wouldn't play another spell. Alright, so we're gonna grab our white land, just in case we draw land so we don't have to shock ourselves. Our opponent has a shock style effect, something that'll deal us the damages. So we're gonna go to 7. Nope. Nope, we're gonna go to 4. Nope. 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 We're in trouble. I'm in trouble. Light up the stage. Can I kill myself? Nope. Nope. It won't let me. It won't let me kill myself. Can't go to -1. That's smart. Shouldn't let me do that. Because that card doesn't do that. I don't have 2 life to pay. That's just good software, really. Alright, so these cards are great. These are decent. This is bad. This is bad. I think this might be bad too. I think this might not be the greatest. Probably don't need all of these. Let's go with this. 5 viewers right now. Thank you so much. It's actually like super helpful that you're all here. It almost makes me want to just end this stream, to be honest, just because like I need affiliate so bad. But I just appreciate your here. It just means a lot. Alright, so we have Ether Gust into other stuff on the play with a Scryland. I think this is a keep against mono red. I know it's a slow hand, but I still think it's worth. Okay, we're gonna Alright, I'm gonna shock myself here. I think that's also super worth. No. You can try and draw that again, I guess. You can also just play it next turn if you want. That's fine too. That is an interesting decision. It will attack. Questing Beast is a hell of a card, everybody. Vigilance, Death Touch, Haste, can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. This is a card. That's a card that they made. It's a thing that exists. Whew! Gotta get some theory of words going on here. So no attack here. We will shock ourselves to actually exile this. And I believe we've won this game. What is everyone's favorite deck in Standard right now? Tell me about it. Like, what is the... If you had to pick a deck that you had to play for your life tomorrow in Standard, what would you be playing? What do you think you'd enjoy the most? Alright, we're going to go ahead and put a tap of green source just for this. We're also going to attack with both. I think it's just a free attack. I think our opponent is trying to figure out if this land is white. Alright, let's go to the game 3! It's gonna be a good game 3. I can feel it in my bones. Oh man, we didn't update our score. Hold on. Hold the front door! There's a score to update. My eyesight is so bad, I just need to, like, make all this way bigger. There we go. Okay. I think these Wraths are better. I don't know why I boarded out a Wrath against Mono Red, and it was just a mistake. I think that I could board out a Conqueror's Death here instead. Or a Teferi. I think both are fine. I'm going to board out the Conqueror's Death because I just want to lower my curve overall. Give me 1 second. Okay. Yeah, this is just definitely a keep. Especially against Mono Red. Okay. That's a reasonably good draw for what just happened. So now we can Growth Spiral into Shatter. We could not have done that before that. I'm just going to do this now because I just don't care. Sure. I'm actually going to keep that. So now if they play creature, we just get a Shatter pretty close to for free. We're still going to Shatter. I'm not even going to pretend that we're not going to Shatter here. So we're taking 4, 5, 6 here, going to 10. And then we get to, we're going to Shatter this turn. Because we actually kind of have to. Grabbing a Forest, just for Nissa purposes still. Going to Shatter here. We're still in trouble here because we're at effectively 8. Plus they have a Castle Embereth in play. So we kind of want them to play something into Teferi. To be honest, like we don't want our best play to be this Euro. Or Uro, whatever it's called. Okay, so we're taking 4, I think is what's going to happen. Or they're going to play the worst thing possible for us, which is actually... Nope, that's not it. That actually just seems so much worse than playing this. If we have an untapped source on top of our deck, this is actually the best play with this. So I'm going to play this first. I don't think we want that right now. I think the best play is just to play this and bounce this. What I think happens here is they play this, activate this, activate this. We get to play this at 4, and we're probably still dead, but maybe we're not. We also don't have to do that. What if we... Well, if they kill this, then our plays are actually open up a lot here. Interesting. So we're going to be at... Okay, so we're at 6. Well, at 6, this is just the best play. That's pretty good. Okay. We're in pretty good shape. Like, I think that the best thing that they have is their 4-drop creature that is going to deal us, like, a lot of damage. They don't have that, so we're probably taking 3 this turn. Going to 3. We can actually play Euro. Okay. So, with our life total being so high, I'm actually happy leaving up double Ether Gust here. And we'll actually start by Ether Gusting this so they can't deal us damage with it. Alright, and Maxwell is home too, so this is going to be our last game. What I expect here, by the way, is that we get to get back our Teferi. Hey, Maxwell! What's wrong, buddy? Hey, bud! We're streaming right now. What's up, dude? Find a battery? Yeah. Yeah? So we're going to play Euro here. Why? Because it's the best card right now, buddy.
Wow. I have my magic cards.
Yeah, go get your magic cards. They're upstairs. So we're going to go to 9 here. I think we're pulling away from the mono red player here, and we'll probably win this game. Ooh, especially with that Gust. So now we have Shadow the Sky up with this in play plus Gust. And we're going to Gust this. So I think we're going to win this game. This will be our last game. Our family is home. So we're going to snap this one off and go from there. Hey, it's okay. Alright, that is going to do it. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Please don't hit that leave button until I hit that end button. This deck is great. We're currently 7-3, and we're really excited to do our Quest for 10 video this week. Thank you everybody, and we'll be back with another stream here later this week. Bye!